Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today I'll be doing a book review on Forget Tomorrow. To start off with the review, I want to mention that this book was sent to me by the BookTube tours at Grace from Loving Them Books on YouTube. She's the host of the BookTube tour. If you would like more information on the BookTube tours, I will leave a link down below on more information if you want to check that out. And there is a giveaway going on as association with the promotion of this book. It is a $25 gift card to Amazon. I will leave the link to the giveaway down below if you would like to enter. It definitely sounds awesome. And so now let's just get right into the review. So I'm going to start off with the synopsis. This book is all about a world where when you turn 17, you receive a memory from the future sent by your future self. The main character, Callie, receives her future memory, but it turns out that her memory is of her killing her 6-year-old sister. And so Callie is deemed as a criminal and she is arrested before she even commits this crime, because when anyone gets a criminal future memory, they are immediately arrested to prevent that memory from happening. So Callie is in prison, but she ends up breaking out with the help of her best friend Logan, who she hasn't talked to in a long time. But he decides to save her, and he brings her to this place called Harmony, which is a place where people who are trying to escape having their future memory happen, they go there. So she lives there, and throughout this book, she's discovering secrets throughout this government that she never even knew before. And also throughout this, she is just really trying to escape fate and not fulfill her future memories. So that is what this whole book is about. And this is like a dystopian book. I think I'd associate it more with dystopian, just based on the world. Now first, I want to go into the characters. The first one is the main character, Callie. I think she is such an interesting main character, and I think she is one of the most intriguing main characters I've read about in a long time. I was really invested in her journey with trying to prevent her future memory from happening, and I really sympathize with her feelings of not wanting to kill her sister, because I can only, I can't really imagine ever having to kill someone that close to me. And throughout this book, she's trying to figure out why that happens, and I really like how caring she is towards her sister, because she can't imagine herself killing her, and she's trying to prevent all that she can to stop her memory from happening. And I just really admire her love for her sister. I know for some people it's not easy to love their siblings that much, but I liked how she was so caring towards her sister, not only to her but just everyone around her. She was just a very compassionate and caring person, and I just found her super admirable. And then there is Logan. This boy is absolutely too perfect. I mean, one of the most perfect male characters I have ever read about. The thing with him is that he was kind of too perfect. I wish he would have had a bigger character flaw. One little flaw that he did have, though, is that he let his older brother walk all over him a lot. His brother controlled every single thing he did, and that started to get a little annoying. I wish he would have stuck up for himself a little bit more and not let his brother make major decisions for him. So I was kind of disappointed he couldn't stand up for himself a little more, but other than that, I found him incredibly sweet. He is the love interest in this book, and I fell in love with him probably just as much as Callie did. And he kind of actually reminds me a little bit of Peeta from the Hunger Games. He has that very sweet boy personality that I absolutely loved, so I really enjoyed his character a lot. And another character I want to touch on is Jessa, which is Callie's 6-year-old sister. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get more of her throughout this book, but Callie does talk about her a lot, so we kind of get to know her more through Callie. I think if this book was written in multiple perspective, we could have gotten to know Jessa a little bit more, but Callie did mention her a lot, so we got as much as we can out of getting to know her character through Callie. So hopefully in the second book we'll get to know more about Jessa, because the synopsis of the second book, I just read it last night, and it indicated that we'll get to see more of Jessa in a way. So I really hope that is true and we do get to see her more, because even though she's a 6-year-old, she was very interesting to me, and as well, I also found her character incredibly sweet. And as for the world building, I felt that the world was developed pretty good. It's not the best world building development I've seen, because I've seen better in other dystopian books, but the thing I appreciated with the world building in this book is that it was easy to understand. Me being someone who really overlooks world building and it goes over my head, I really appreciated how it was explained so simply that I could understand it, because there's nothing more frustrating to me than sitting through an entire book not completely understanding the world. So I really appreciated that this book really kept the world building simple, easy to understand, and I was able to easily grasp the world building. I just really overall just appreciated that. I think the concept of receiving a future memory from your future self that tells you how your life is going to turn out is so unique, and when I heard about that plot, I was like, yes, I love this book. And this book didn't disappoint. I just love how the concept works and how the world building works. And this book really kind of boggled my mind on the whole aspect of past, present, and future. The whole concept, like the butterfly effect, like how one wrong move you make can really impact your future, or one different move you make can mess up the fulfillment of your future memory. Was like, it kind of made my head spin in a way, but it overall just kept me very interested, even though at some points the past, present, and future aspects got a little bit confusing to me sometimes, but I also found it was just very interesting. And next, I'm going to touch on the romance. The one thing and the one probably biggest reason I loved this book so much is because the romance is heavily present in this book. Every dystopian book I've read does have a romance in it, but it's usually just like in the background. It's like mentioned here and there, but not as much as like the main plot. In this book, I feel like the romance is just as present as the main plot is, and that's not something I see in dystopian books ever. And me being like a romance fanatic, I really enjoyed that, and I think the romance was done so well in this book. It kept me intrigued, it kept me rooting for Logan and Callie for their relationship to work. They had so many setbacks in this book, but the thing I loved is that they always strive to make the relationship work. They tried to be together, and I had a whole ton of feels throughout this book with their relationship. I love them together, and I think them as a couple just works so well. And that is basically all my thoughts on this book. As a rating, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really loved it. I will definitely, without a doubt, will be picking up the sequel. I actually just pre-ordered it, so hopefully I'll get to read that soon. I can't wait. And yeah, I would recommend this book to everyone. I absolutely just loved it, and hopefully I can move all of you to read it. And again, thank you to BookTube Tours for sending me this, because I really enjoy it and do not regret reading it. Thank you guys for watching this review of Forget Tomorrow by Pintip Dunn. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more bookish related videos and reviews, and I'll be back with another video really soon. Bye!